Alright, today on Facebook I made more than a few video posts about the situation and how white America feels on the NFL kneeling, what's what's disrespectful to the flag and all this. I also said in earlier videos that I might make another video tonight when I got off work. Wasn't really sure if I was gonna make one tonight when I got off work. As soon as I got off work, came home, hopped in the shower. While I was in the shower, scene from a movie. I'm not going to tell you what the movie was until after I get done reading what I'm telling you. But the scene from the movie, I recall this scene, and it is so perfect for this right now. You know, what's going on in this situation, what's going on in America. This is perfect. This was a perfect scene. And thank you again to the creator, to the writer and creators, the writers and creators of this movie. Okay, but before I tell you what movie this was and the writers and all this was, let me get into this. Okay, so before the Civil War in 1857, a slave by the name of Dred Scott sued the state of Missouri to prove that he and his family were people and not property. Alright? He lost. Alright? He lost. Okay? The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that he and his family were property and not people. Okay? The U.S. Supreme Court. Remember this. U.S. Supreme Court ruled he was property and not a person. Okay? In 1955, Rosa Parks refused to get out of her seat in the front row and move to the back because her legs were tired. She didn't feel like going to the back. She was arrested. Alright? Follow me here. Alright? In 1967, Muhammad Ali refused to be drafted during the Vietnam War. Alright? That same year, he was convicted of draft evasion and sentenced to 5 years in prison, fined $10,000, and was banned from boxing for 3 years. Okay? My point to this is that in every civil rights conflict, we are only able to recognize the just point of view only years after the fact. Some of you will say this is different. This is not different. It's the same beast, only wearing a different mask. I am asking all of you that are saying that the NFL players taking a knee is disrespectful to the flag. I'm begging you to reconsider what you're saying. I don't want you people to be I don't want you people to be a footnote on the wrong side of history. Okay? Believe me, what's going on right now is history. In the making right now. This is history going down. And for all of you who saying that the NFL players are wrong, no. 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, you are going to be looking back. Your children are going to be looking back and saying that, wow, these people were kneeling for injustice and everybody was disregarding them. And we were wrong. They were wrong about that. That's what they're going to say in the future. If you don't believe me, check your past. It's happened already. It's happening right now. Okay, now, as promised, I am going to tell you where I got this, what movie this scene came from. Okay? Believe it or not, it was Ted 2. Okay? Ted 2. The teddy bear was trying to get his civil rights. Alright? So, shout out to Seth MacFarlane and the writers of Ted 2. Big shout out. Because that scene right there is the perfect example of what's going on right now today in America. So again, shout out to Seth MacFarlane. Big ups to the writers and creators of Ted 2. This is my last video for tonight. I'm going to bed. Alright? Please, people, think about this. Think about what I just said. Okay? If you got to, rewind it. Okay? It's a video, so you can rewind it. But people, please, think about what's going on right now. And think about what happened in history. Okay? Think about it. That's all I got to say. Good night. Have a blessed night. Everybody be safe. Alright?